Hello, Kenya. ¿Sí me escuchas? Can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Hello, great. How are you?
Fine. And you?
Fine, fine, excellent. So tell me, what did you do today? How was the work today?
I'm fine.
Fine. So wasn't busy today.
No, I really relax.
It was really relaxed. Okay, great. That sounds better than yesterday, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, great. So tell me, Kenya. Mm, do you have questions or comments about the last class?
No.
Do you remember what we learned the last class?
Yes, the important event.
Some important events like, for example,
Um, the weddings and birthday.
okay, and what more? Birthdays, weddings.
And anniversary wedding.
Okay, great, excellent. So, do you have questions or comments about it?
No.
No. Okay, so we are going to continue with the unit. Give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. Mhm. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Mhm. Ok, yes. Ready. Hicimos la última actividad que fue estas de aquí, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ok, entonces vamos a continuar. Ok, esta también la hicimos, ya me acordé. Right?
Right.
Entonces, este se quedó de tarea, ¿cierto?
Yes.
Ya me acordé. Ok. Dice, complete the calendar with words from the box. No, y teníamos anniversary, dinner, Eve, card, Ferrari, fireworks, really easy. So, can you see me the first place in January?
Yes. 11th. Mom's birthday. Put her flowers and cake.
Buy her,
By her.
buy her flowers, no, and a cake. Okay. What about in number 2?
February
Uh-huh.
14th, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Okay. In March,
23rd, um, Susan's birthday. Go out for dinner.
exactly. In April 1st, first April Fool's Day, no? Okay. And the next is
My
May. May.
my paper.
May, my birthday. In June,
June. Wait. June is in of exam and school graduation and the rent a cap and grow.
and grown. Okay, ¿qué sería cap y qué sería grown?
Mm, Es como toga y birrete.
Toga y birrete. Exactly. Okay. On July.
Summer vacation.
Uh-huh. Okay. In August.
Summer party and fireworks at night.
Fireworks. Fireworks. Okay. The next is
September,
mm-hmm,
Jack's and Betty's wedding anniversary.
mm-hmm,
Send them a card.
exactly. In October 30, 31, first, 31st,
Hello,
exactly, Halloween. The next,
November.
uh-huh, that is 28th family reunion for Thanksgiving, ¿no? Que sería, ¿cómo se le llama? ¿Cómo se le llama? Ah, Día de Gracias. Yes, exactly. And in December,
New Year's Eve party.
exactly, New Year's Eve party. Okay, really easy. Do you have questions or comments about it?
No.
No, really easy. Okay, to the next. We have here Growing Up, Unit 5. In this unit, you learn how to, Lesson A, talk about growing up and your family, background using the simple past. Lesson B, talk about school subjects people studied using most of, a few of, etc. Lesson C, correct things you say with expressions like well, actually, and no, wait. Use I mean to correct a word or name. In the lesson D, we are going to read an article with some about his teenage years and write answer to interview questions. Okay, really easy. So first, you know that before to start the unit, we need to check it here the images. No? And we have here some questions. Do you remember? No? Okay, so tell me, Kenya, what is happening in peak number one?
Is the friends?
They are friends. Okay, they are friends. Okay, so what do you think is the correct sentence? Well, the correct is the correct questions by the picking number one.
Do you remember your first close friend?
Your first close friend. So, do you know what is the meaning of close friend?
Mejor amigo?
Mejor amigo. Más bien mejor amigo es best friend. Pero close friend, tu primer amigo cercano. Ajá. O sea, como yo me imagino que sería como más como tu mejor amigo, ¿no? Close, ¿no? Cercano. Acuérdate de close, bueno, a veces utilizamos closer para decir near, de cerca, ¿no? Cercano, ¿vale?
Yes.
Okay, what is happening in the pic number two?
And the girl is swimming.
The girls swimming. Okay, so what I think is the okay, well, yes. The question is learning to swim. No? Do you remember learning to swim? Okay. What about the pic number three? What is happening in the pic number three?
Do you remember a time you go in trouble?
Okay, yes. Do you remember a time you go into trouble? So what is happening in the pic number three?
And the boy is the trouble for the munch, the earth, the ay, sabana, the, mm,
The shit.
the shit.
Okay, no, maybe by stain. No, the shit. Yes, maybe. No, it was the trouble. No. ¿Cómo dirías o cómo dirías que es un niño travieso?
Mm, naughty.
Ajá, he's a naughty child, ¿no? Él es un niño travieso. Entonces, probablemente the naughty child, creamos que manchar es stain, so maybe the naughty child stain. Okay, manchar stained the naughty child. Yes, the naughty child stains the shit, ¿no? Manchó, ¿no? Stained, ¿no? En pasado, stained. de shit manchó, ¿no? Okay. And the last, the big number 4.
The the children go to the school.
The children go to school, and the question is, do you remember your first day of school? Okay, how you can see, now we have a question to the start. Do you remember? Do you remember? And you continue your first school, your first day of school, a time you got into trouble, learning to swim, your first close friend. Entonces, después de Do you remember, tenemos, por ejemplo, una oración, ¿no? Como tu primer amigo o aprendiendo a nadar. ¿No te acuerdas? Más bien sería, do you remember when you learned to swim? ¿Cuándo aprendiste a nadar? Do you remember the time? Do you remember a time you got in trouble? Do you remember when you got in trouble, into trouble? ¿No? And do you remember your first day of school? Entonces, este es de aquí de Do you remember? Pues nos están haciendo, ¿no? Una pregunta para responder en pasado, ¿vale?
Okay.
Ok. Y entonces vamos a ver la unidad, la lección A, lesson A, que dice childhood. Childhood. ¿Qué sería childhood, Kenia?
Mm,
¿Qué es child?
eh, pequeño, bueno, cuando era pequeño.
Ok, yes, childhood cuando era pequeño. Sería niñez. Niñez. Childhood, niñez. ¿No? Child de niño y hood, pues ya, childhood juntos sería niñez, ¿no? Niñez. Y tendremos aquí una conversación. Vale, vamos a ver. Mm, mm. Ok, creo que este tiene listening. Ok, yes, sí tiene un listening, ¿vale? Voy a reproducir el listening y le vamos a ir leyendo y escuchando al mismo tiempo. Creo que tengo que volver a compartir la pantalla. Porque creo que no lo compartí con sonido. Dame un segundo. Ujú.
Page 44, Unit 5, Growing Up.
¿Sí se escucha, Kenia?
Yes.
Ok.
Lesson A, Childhood. 1. Getting started. B. Listen. Where was Ling born? Where does she live now? Practice the conversation.
That's a great baseball shirt, Ling. Are you from Seattle?
Kind of. I lived there, but I wasn't born there.
Oh, yeah? Where were you born?
In Sao Paulo, actually.
Sao Paulo? Brazil?
Yeah. My parents were born in Hong Kong, but they moved to Sao Paulo just before I was born.
Wow. How long did you live there?
Until I was 6. Then we moved to the U.S.
To Seattle?
Yeah. We lived there for 10 years, and we came here to San Francisco about 3 years ago.
Huh. So did you grow up bilingual?
Well, we always spoke Chinese at home. I couldn't speak English until I went to school. And actually, I can still speak a little Portuguese.
¿Ya me escuchas? ¿Ya? ¿Me escuchas?
Yes.
Okay, yes, thank you. Es que me cuesta trabajo regresarme a encender o apagar el micrófono. Y es que tenía la opción aquí en la computadora, no los botones, pero se actualizó la computadora, se actualizó el Windows y ya no puedo, ¿vale? Pero vamos a ver. Entonces, dime, Kenia, ¿de qué están hablando? ¿Qué está pasando en la conversación?
The 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 links and the like the three three different cities or countries.
Ujú.
She born in São Paulo, Brazil.
Ok, yes. La idea
Oh,
general, no, lo que yo creo que lo que estoy tratando de decir es the different places where she lived, ¿no? In this case, three places that she lived, no born, porque born quedamos que es nacer, ¿vale?
yes,
Luego la otra oración era because, ¿por qué? No, because she born, o she was born in Sao Paulo, ¿no? Ella nació en Sao Paulo. Okay, okay, great, excellent. And what more said Link about the experience to live in three different places?
after she was live in the Seattle
Okay.
for, for 6 years, and after and live in the San Francisco.
Okay, what was the first place where she lived? In San Francisco or in Sao Paulo? I'm going to write here Sao Paulo. SP by Sao Paulo. And the other was Seattle. S by Seattle. And the other was. Okay, San Francisco, SF, ¿no? Ok. Si lo ponemos en una línea temporal. Ok, ya sé cómo va. Ya me hace ganas. ¿Ah?
Yeah.
Was first San Paulo, next San Francisco, and the next was Seattle, right? Okay, if you can say no that ella vivió antes de vivir en San Francisco, ella vivió en Sao Paulo. No, de aquí a acá tengo que decir before. Ajá. Pero si yo quiero decir, ella nació en San Paulo y después se fue a vivir a San Francisco, tengo que decir after, ¿vale? Entonces, before va a ser para antes y after va a ser para después. Una forma en la que te puedes acordar es cuando casi siempre les digo, repeat after to me, repitan después de mí, repeat after to me. Esa puede ser una. La otra, y que casi siempre me acuerdo, es que after inicia con A, ¿verdad? After inicia con A. Y antes inicia con A. Entonces, a veces eso es lo que nos confunde. Como after y antes inician con A, por lo tanto dices, antes es after. Pero no, o sea, after es después. Entonces, ahí cada que te acuerdes digas, quieres decir antes, pero dices el after es después. ¿Vale?
Okay.
Ok, porque a veces eso es lo que pasa, que lo relacionamos con el antes, ¿vale? Entonces, si ves after y dices, ¿quieres decir antes? No, recuerda, es después, ¿vale? Dices, no. Si es after, no es A de antes, ¿vale? Es después, ¿vale? Ok,
Yes.
eso es lo que a veces me acuerdo, casi siempre cuando quiero decir antes y de repente se me viene after a la mente, luego pienso, no, es before, ¿vale?
Yes.
Ok. Yo sé que a veces se da más vueltas, pero a veces funciona, ¿vale? En mi caso, a veces a mí sí me funciona. Ok, vale, entonces pasemos al ejercicio que tenemos abajo, ¿vale? El ejercicio está muy fácil. Dice, getting start. Complete the two sentences below, then tell the scar. I was born in, and I grew up in. Ok, esta estaba sencilla, ¿no? Dice, I was born, ¿no? I was born in Mexico. I grew up in, well, I'm going to say Mexico too, because I moved 3 times. So I was born in Mexico City and I grew up in Estado de México, ¿no? Really easy. So what about you, Kenya? Where you was born, and where you grew up?
I was born in Mexico City and grew up in Mexico City.
In Mexico City. Okay, you don't move in any place, at any place. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we are going to do the next activity. The next activity is using the conversation about to help you. Usando la conversación anterior para ayudarnos. No tenemos aquí born, were born, for, until, when, until, long and ago. Ok, lo voy a hacer más chiquito para que puedas ver toda la... Ok, va a quedar muy chiquito. Ok, si lo ves todo, si pones zoom, si se ve bien, no se ve distorsionado.
No.
No, ok, vale. Entonces vamos a hacer la actividad que tenemos abajo. Tenemos que seleccionar la palabra correcta, ¿vale? Y nos vamos a guiar usando la conversación anterior, ¿vale? Si tienes dudas o preguntas, me puedes preguntar, ¿vale?
Okay.
Ok.
Ready.
Okay, really easy. So can you say me the first, please? I'm going to do it smaller. Bigger, sorry. Okay, can you say me the first, please?
Yeah. The links were born in Hong Kong.
Number 2.
Link lived in Sao Paulo until 6 years.
Number 3.
Link moved to Seattle when she was 6.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Number 4.
Link's family moved to San Francisco 3 years ago.
years ago. Ok, vamos a ver. La primera, ¿no? Were born. Definitivamente si tienes born, tengo que tener el verbo to be atrás, ¿vale? I was born, she was born, they were born. Definitivamente, ¿no? ¿Vale? Tiene que estar el verbo to be. En la que sigue es for. ¿Por qué for y por qué no until? Dice, Link vivió en Sao Paulo por 6 años, no hasta que tuvo 6 años. ¿Sí queda claro? Por
Yes.
y ya está, ¿no? Por y ya está. Definitivamente es por. En la número 3 está bien when, ¿no? Ella se mudó a Seattle cuando tenía 6 años. Ajá. Luego, la familia de Lynx se movió a San Francisco 3 años atrás. Y no puede ser 3 years long porque no estamos hablando de que por 3 años o durante 3 años, sino más bien que ellos ya lo hicieron, ¿vale?
Yes.
Ok, ¿dudas, preguntas de esta parte de aquí?
No.
Ok. Check it next. We have here the grammar. Be born, simple past, and time expressions. Okay, remember, always when you have born, you need to have the verb be. If you have a question, it's important that you write the verb be, no? To write the verb be before the subject, no? In the example, where were you born? Where were you born? No? And obviously, when you have a sentence that is affirmative and negative, you write first the subject, no? You continue with the verb be, and the next it's the born. I was born. I wasn't born. The same when we have. Okay, yes. Hasta aquí vamos bien. En el caso de be born.
Yes.
Okay. The simple past. Do you remember when we use simple past, we need to use the auxiliary verb, the auxiliary be, no, in this case, were or was, depending on the subject you have. For example, if you have the subject I, he, she, it, is I. But if you have the subject you, they, and we, is were. Yes, do you remember it?
Yes.
Okay. This is a simple past using the verb be. But if you have a simple past with a different verb to be, you need to change the verb to past. No? For example, here in this sentence, no, we lived. You change the verb to past, adding at the final the ed at the final. But if the sentence is negative, you need to use the auxiliary didn't, or the auxiliary do, but in past. And next to the auxiliary didn't, the verb is in infinitive. Didn't finish or didn't end with ed at the final. And the same when you have a question. When you have a question, you need to use an auxiliary, and the next, in this case, the verb, didn't end with ed because you have the auxiliary. That is the same when we was talking to present simple, right? The verb is
Right.
infinitive. Always you have a question and you have a sentence on negative, the verb is in infinitive. The important here is the auxiliary that you are using. If in this case, by past, the auxiliary did or didn't. In this case, it's negative. In present simple, the auxiliary do or does according to the subject, or doesn't, it don't if it is negative. This is clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and time expressions. Remember, when we are talking about the past, it's important to have some time expressions like ago. No? And before to ago, you can have years, months, days, weeks, and whatever. No? Always you have a go, but sure you're talking about a past. The same by last year, last month, last week, last day, that is yesterday, right? So if you have a last and you have a go, by sure you are talking past. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, here, this is the other, not long. No, I didn't. I didn't live there long. No, I didn't live there long. Long is talking about, well, it's not a specific period of time, but it's talking about a period of time in past. No, this is past. Past. No, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years, maybe 8 years, or 10 years. No, but you're talking in past. That's the idea. Do you have questions about long?
Mm, no.
Okay. Now, the difference to until and for. Until and for. Okay. Until. You use until when you want to say that you did this activity in past and you change the activity. Now, for example, you use until. No, looks terrible. Looks horrible. I'm going to write only you the until. Okay, you the until. Okay, you have until here, and you have here a sentence here, another sentence here, and both sentences are in past. Now, past. In past. The idea to use until is you want to say that this activity on past stop in a point of past or in a period of time, and this activity replace the last activity. It's clear, things?
Yes.
Now, for example, here I lived there until I was sick. Okay, I lived there in that place, but this changed when I was sick. That's clear, right?
Right.
Okay, that's the idea to until. Now, hasta que. And in this case, for, when you use for, you are talking about a period of time, no? It may be in past, no, you did this activity for a specific period of time, no? I'm going to write the T to time here. Time. T to time. For example, okay. I go to school for 6 years. I go for elementary school, or I go to elementary school for 6 years. No, elementary school o escuela primaria, no? Elementary school for 6 years. No, yo fui a la escuela primaria por 6 años. No, I went to elementary school for 6 years. That's the idea to use for. No, you use past. Yes, you can use past. But next to for, you need to add the time, the period of time. That's clear, Fizz?
Yes.
Okay, and that's the idea of the same idea type from. But in this case, from and to, you use from and to give a specific period of time. For example, here, 1995 to 2001. No, from to de y hasta, ¿no? O desde hasta, ¿no? From, use from to say a specific period of time. In this case, we're talking about to 95 and 01. We're talking to 6 years. Right, you know, to 1995 to 2001, it's 6 years, no?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the idea to from, and they use to. Do you have questions about from and to?
No.
Okay, any other questions here?
Um, no.
No. Okay, great, excellent. So now we are going to do the activity that we have below. The activity said complete the conversation with the verbs given. Circle the correct words, then listen and check. Okay, I'm going to do it smaller. Okay, ready. Okay, we have here the number one, where your mother, in the parentheses you have be born, no? So the idea is you need to use, you remember, if you have be, you need to change the be to past. Where was your mother born? And we use was because we have the subject, she, right?
Right.
Okay, so you continue with the next blanks. If you have any questions or comments, you know that you can say to me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, when you get ready, tell me.
Ready.
Ready. Okay, great, excellent. Okay, so can you say me the next, please? Where was your mother born?
Uh, was your father born there too?
Exactly. Was your father born there too? Uh-huh.
My parents were born in Vancouver in 1945.
Exactly. In 1945. Number two.
Where did you live when you were young?
Uh-huh.
Um, did you grow up in a city, a big city?
Uh-huh.
Um, actually, I grew up
Grew up. Con E, ¿no?
in, yes,
Okay, I grew up in Seattle.
well, um, we stayed
Uh-huh.
there from started high school
Más bien sería until. Yo
and
estuve ahí hasta que inicié la secundaria, pero vamos a checarlo, ¿eh? No vaya a ser que no, pero según yo sí, tiene que ser hasta. I was where we were in. Number two, grow up. Ajá, until, ¿no? Yo estuve ahí hasta que inicié la secundaria. Number three.
uh, who was your best friend in your school?
Ajá,
How long were your friends?
ajá,
Well, my best friend um, was Jane.
exactly, ajá.
Uh, we we were friends for a long a long time.
Exactly, for a long time. Number four.
Did you and your best friend ever argue?
Argue, argue.
Argue?
Recuerda que tienes el auxiliary did, entonces no le agregas la D al final. Argue. Ujú.
Argue?
What?
Uh, what did you fight about?
Ajá.
We didn't fight a lot of, but one time we didn't talk for 3 weeks.
Exactly. We didn't talk for 3 weeks. Number five.
Who took care of you when you you was were little?
Ajá.
Did your mother have a job?
Exactly. ¿No? Ajá.
My mother worked, so no one was was home when I got home from school.
Ajá.
I went to neighbor's house, but I wasn't very long
I wasn't there.
there long.
Ajá, exactly. I wasn't there long. Ajá, no estuve allí por mucho. No long. Mucho. Okay, what about letter six? Number six.
Did you ever get in trouble?
Ajá.
What did you do?
Exactly.
Oh, I got in a big trouble one time uh, when I was 7.
Ajá.
Mom was mad at me for days.
Ajá.
Then I made her cat saying sorry.
Exactly. Y aquí es then porque sería de entonces, ¿no? Entonces, then es entonces y when es cuando, ¿no? Right? Then es
Right,
como para decir, ok, yo hice esto, entonces haré esto. O entonces hice esto, en este caso, ¿no? Para compensar, ¿no? Aquí sí se utiliza then, ¿vale? Y from, pues definitivamente en la mayoría, o al menos en todas, no usamos from, porque from lo utilizamos para decir para, ¿no? Para, y no estamos utilizando para, estamos utilizando por, ¿vale? Ok, ¿dudas o preguntas del ejercicio?
no,
Ok, si no hay dudas, si no hay preguntas, vamos a terminar la clase por hoy. Creo que ya no tarda mucho en cerrar aquí la sesión. No se te olvide hacer las actividades de recreo, please, ¿vale? Si no hay dudas, si no hay preguntas, nos vemos hasta el día lunes, ¿vale?
bye, see you,
Take care.
take care.